life. But life is life. Na 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 na. Nasupi. Okay, well, uh, let's make the most of it. But before we start the show, let me give this a little clean, the camera, if it survives. That I don't, because I don't want to press anything, because I'm completely in my element. I really much enjoy this now, because I know the outcome is gonna be awesome. So I don't want me pressing any bad button, because we're gonna be talking here about many things, guys. Many things, from music, about lighting, about everything, and then we're gonna create some really awesome stuff. I will explain what I'm talking about. Something like, you know, kind of like a guy light, yeah. But then, if I move a little bit this way or a little bit that way, you know, come a bit this way, I created something awesome already. But anyway, we're gonna come back to that. So, let's do this. I want to have a little bit of Vivo, obviously. And another thing I like, I'm going to be doing a lot of live shows, because I always run out of memory. Yeah, and I'm not talking about memory that I have Alzheimer's or anything, not yet anyway, God knows. But in the phone, all the time I have to kind of delete videos, and then I upload everything to my machine. It's a computer all Sputnik, and then the computer is full and everything. So I think if I do things live, then I still have it. I don't need to worry about storage, because it doesn't affect my phone at all. You can keep it, you know, all night long, which I'm actually intended to do, because I think this is now good fun. Now this is the way forward. So there is at least one person watching me. Well, it could be my mom, no? But still, it's a person. Let me put a bit that, because you know it's bizarre. You can, if you stand like, it look like huge, yeah. But if I change the angle a little bit, yeah, like this example, yeah, then I can cover up a lot. So even this one person dropped out, but it's okay. They will be covered. How I say? If you feed them, they will come. Not feed them. There's another word. If you, I don't know. If you, something is an advertisement on the radio. But I still am not 100% happy about the setup of the phone. So I'm going to give it a go and adjust it. Hopefully I'm not gonna mess it up or anything, because I would believe it's better if the phone is on a softer surface. Yeah, and I can cover up a little bit more of my belly. They call me Papa Woods. Yeah, but that's okay in a way, because what a line. That's okay in a way. That's okay in a way. That's a nice tune, guys. So let's do something out of it. That's okay in a way. Okay in a way. Yeah. I hope one day it's okay in a way when Britato or Protato, or that guy who plays every instrument, who started with the Nurisset, or what it's called, where you have to put the earrings on, not the earrings, the earphones on pregnant woman, and in the belly there's obviously an embryo, and then a little bit bigger. And this guy advertised his son on Facebook, on the social media, on other social media services, that his son has a perfect pitch, because he was using this very Rico Biarto, some kind of thing. The 20th best intros in history of popular music. I suppose he didn't hear that one yet. didn't want to give him the whole thing because I don't want to be copywritten. But anyway, right, so where were we at? I hope I will be one day on the Facebook, on the YouTube channel of Ricky Beartole. This guy who in 1983 got a call from a mate to play a gig somewhere in America. A black guy, quite huge, played the saxophone. Apparently he was a great player. Ricky was on guitar and his Paul, the friend, Peter or Paul, or both of them on bass. There was a female singer and a drummer. And he was looking for to find the hardest played pop song. Which chord is this, Ricky? Come on, Obrato. I learned it from you. Then to an A. Yeah, that's it. Then A with a C sharp in the bass. Oh, it's difficult to hold this one. Close enough, I think, yeah? Yeah, I learned it all from you, Ricky. Yeah, that song, that pop song. And let's go. 1983. And the female singer put this on the record. And Ricky went like, hey, Paul, let's play it. But, I mean, we can't copy everything. We can't play everything. We're jazz guys. That's a bit jazzy night. A 7, you know, this is, yeah, okay, no big deal. But Paul McCartney used to travel in Liverpool around the green buses, on the green buses to a friend who actually showed him what is a B7. And now, that's a B7, and now to an E. Major, of course. Then a minor. And let's guess, Ricky, what is this? No, what is it? Do you have perfect pitch? I'm sure you do. Right. And then they started to take this song apart. Ricky and his mate Paul, and the female singer, and the saxophone player, and the drummer. And they started playing it in front of around 100 children. Yes, you heard right, children. Why would you play a song about love to children? There is no love in this world for children. Very, very little love for children. We want to make sure that they all receive that liquid. I don't want to say anything, but I don't feel so happy about that. Don't be sad, 'cause I look quite well. Yeah, so Ricky Bearto said and explained that song. Let's hold that G chord like this because I can much better control. Yeah, control. Yeah, the guitar player he introduced today. Yeah, there's this guy with the octopus hands. He went like, wow, he went and did all this on his guitar. And, yeah, and he said it's so difficult to play an open E. Yeah, well, of course, yeah, it can be. But then he said the chord right here is also like this, wetty, but he had a better guitar than me, of course. I mean, no, I'm not saying he can't. Well, he actually couldn't play it because his guitar was big and he went like slap this guitar like a whore. You know, I'm waiting for it and just. Oh my god. No decent ideas. No decent ideas coming along. Yeah, alright, okay, no problem. We still leave the video going. I mean, we did bits and bobs. Maybe there was that line. which we're gonna use tonight. I think we are ready for a beer. Yes, sir. For a beachy. Yeah, man. 14,200 subscribers, and YouTube does not send out this video to one single subscriber. I mean, the most people I had at once on this channel, not in this channel, on this particular video, was one. Could be from one of my ex-girlfriends, one of those bunny boilers. Could be watching, I just say CC, then could be obviously my mom, not my mom, because now it's too late, she's sleeping, but some fans, what I'm saying. People hoping I pop tonight like a Led Zeppelin. People that hoping I pop tonight like Led Zeppelin. Okay. People hoping that. People hoping I bet. People hoping. Okay. Hey, people hope. People hoping I bet. People hoping I pop tonight like a Led Zeppelin. People hoping I hope tonight like a Led Zeppelin. People hoping I pop tonight like a bad Zeppelin. People hoping I pop tonight like a Zeppelin. People hoping I pop tonight like a Led Zeppelin, like a Led Zeppelin, like a Led Zeppelin, like a Led Zeppelin, 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 like a Led Zeppelin, like a Led Zeppelin, 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 Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, 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 Zeppelin. People hoping, but I'm not gonna do them the favor. I'm gonna be a star on screen and on any paper. I have what it takes. I know that's not a shame to be young, but when you over 14, yeah, that's where I started to escape, to escape, to escape, to escape. Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, 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 Zeppelin. You say you want to choose. Can you also take a lie? In your humble opinion, my friend, which do you think it's right? Master, I want to know. I want to know the truth, so please help me. Can't you see? I belong, I belong here. Yeah. Led Zeppelin, like a Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, yeah, 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 yeah. Can't you see? Can't you hear? Can't you feel it? Can you not say Led Zeppelin? A train packed in the morning around 8 o'clock. Long, don't condom time never was an issue in the morning, it never was. And it just went, it shoved everything out of this way, and it hit Enfield Town Station. Joe hope the best to Eddie and to Ed Sheeran, who was recently there. But would have been a shame that a train would have hit someone so special, like Ed Farah. Like Ed Farah, the guy runs for his life. In Kenya, in Kenya, in Kenya. Wow. Epic man, do, epic man, do. Right, okay. A little bit of salt on my beer. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you wanna know the real? Azért teszek söröm azért teszünk sót a sorsra, azért teszünk sót a borsra, azért teszünk sört a szőrre, azért teszünk. Na meg is van, azt mondja. Na most egy kis probléma ez. Most bejött Tata, de én most live vagyok. Na most ez nem gond, mert hoppala, de nem tudom, hogy live-on lehetek, és közben ez most kicsit kellemetlen. Mit mond? Ha lejárt? De nem tudtam elolvasni ezt. Jó, valami, ha lejárt, gondolom lejárt a subscription, vagy valami. Én őszintén mondom, I didn't say he's still working, man. He's a very hard-working man. This human being is not lazy. Not lazy. 4W Tata. 4W Tata, man. It's a genius, this guy. But I don't want to interrupt this video right now. I think if I really read these messages a bit later, that's going to be all right. The only problem is if he pops into Facebook now, YouTube, and sees me performing, and that I'm me ignoring him. Oh my God, then I have to listen for a whole week how fucking stupid I am, no? But anyway, I have to make a choice right now. Right now, man, I don't really want to kind of work anymore. I mean, I do want to work, but I want to do different things, no? But I think I have an excuse because I opened up my second beer earlier than Pia Tata, not Pia, 4W Tata approached me. Pia Tata doesn't exist anymore. Well, he exists, but it's adult entertainment agency in Hollywood. California, United States. So sorry. Ja, a trendel is kell menni. Ja, de én a trendel nem akarok menni. Az a helyzet, érted? A trendel egyáltalán nem akarok menni. It could be a bit problematic. But it's okay. We will see what's gonna happen. Because I didn't find my medication. Yeah. I don't know where the hell it is. Where could I have put it? I don't know where I put it, but I must have put it somewhere. God knows if they even checked here. I don't know. It went somewhere. It went somewhere, that's for sure. But I don't know where. Hol fenébe raktam? Oh no. Biztos, hogy ezen a végén. Oh, when I started playing music, nobody watched. Now I'm searching for something, everybody's watching. It's like, what the hell, man? What's wrong with you guys? But I was lucky. I found it. Hey, man. I found it, didn't I? blood pressure tablets. Because you guys don't watching my videos, my blood pressure is going very high. I'm sweating. And I'm not sweating because of the Falkland Islands. No. I'm sweating because I do feel guilty. But it's okay. Now I'm back in business, no? Yeah. Shall we play a tune, guys? I think so. But I lost my last plectrum as well. Or maybe not. Let's give our fans a tune. No, not that one. Wow. Ah. for the time being, I put this here so you guys can work it out what this is, because look, we have to sweat, because if you change the angle, it's something completely different. Look, this is completely different to this. Yeah, but I will pop back, don't worry, I'm not going too far. I just need to set the night on fire for Robbie Krieger, for me to you, for no to Robbie Krieger, obviously the legendary guitar player from the By the Doors, a jazz musician basically. So yeah, not a boring guy. I mean, okay. Oh yeah, so it's one viewer, but let me change the angle. Yeah, let me change that way. So as an engineer, whoever is watching right now, you need to work out the width angle is this to my color. So you need to take a snapshot right now. I think you missed the opportunity, but it's up to you, not to me. Na, megjöhettem. Még valaki nézzen. 39 perc. Csak? Wow. Ma órák óta elmentem. Right. Let me adjust it a little bit. Wow. Yeah, that's the best thing. Just shoot it live, man. Just shoot it live. Yeah, no worries. Like quick shots with a microphone. A lapel mic, boom. Outside and tell the story. Wow, this is going in the background. This is awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah, you have plenty of. I'm gonna expose these guys, you know. Oh my god. Yeah. As you can see, I grabbed it up from the air. Right, okay then. I didn't rewrite the song today, that's no problem. I really need to write the song today, some sort. Because I had to burgers, so let's close the door. Open A. It's very difficult to play an open A. Gyere velem, és áruld el. Fecskefarkú autóba már ültélen. Mit csinálsz? Hogy érzed magad, és azt is, hogy merre jársz. Mit csinálsz? És merre jársz? Mondd el, merre jársz. HB on the fly. HB on the fly. HB on the fly. És emlékszek rá, hogy matulán. És arra vár, mind a Tamásnak az apja a Neotolinuszba, amelyik székely udvarhely nyomta a muzsika. A vénember meg kell említjem, még akkor is, ha nem szeretem, mert nála nélkül én make. Egyszer szakadtorok, arra gondoltak, mely akkor is, ha valamilyen szinten jól érzem magam. Jól érzem magam. Ricky Beato, megemlítelek. Átjönnék a stúdióban, mikor jöhetek, mondd már el. Nekem, Rikikém, hogy ettél, ittál meg a levét a sószugárként. Ba-ba-bi-ba-bam, 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 bam-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam. This needs to run for an hour. This is what it is. This is what we do. We need to catch up our time. So more people watching, more people gonna click eventually, yeah? And therefore, one of the tunes on here, it's gonna be a, you say it, a hit. Do-do-do-do-dum. Do-do-do-do-dum. Boom chakalaka, isa mama. I said the boom chakalaka. Bosky. Da-da-dee-da-dum, da-da-dee-da-dum. Oh my God. Any comments, guys? No comments? Come on, man. Nobody has an opinion? I can't believe it, baby. I really can't. I really can't make it. I really, really can't. It's a fake Hungarian salami from Lidl. But it's fake because, first of all, it's it's not coming off. The real ones is like almost like mold. It's not mold. It's also, I think it's mondjuk teli van salitrommal. It's full of salitrom. Maybe the person is watching knows a bit of chemistry. But it's like for how I say, like a conservation powder or liquid to keep obviously the dead meat, which is obviously it's a dead meat, isn't it? It's processed meat. The rubbish from the rubbish of the rubbish is put into a plastic like almost like a condom, condom. Right. But anyway, I think a sandwich would not harm with that German bread. Oh, that's not German bread. Oh, we don't have any bread. Come on, let's have some bread. No. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. Oh. We don't have bread, but we have This one. Of course. The rewards. So if you have a match and then you talk, so not talk chat or visually talk in the chat room by the messenger by full W Tata. Of course, when you actually communicated and said more than a couple of sentences, then you already will be approved that, and you're gonna get a point or some sort of thing. So when you collect 10 points, this means that you who can make a couple of changes to the profile, maybe add something like a rank to the profile next to it, like so. Now rank like trusted chatter. If you meet this person, you get another point. He also gets, of course, because they're both chatting, they're both winning. But you both have to admit that you met. Now, if one person says you met and the other person denies, then you're going to be sending emails off what's happening, and then potentially we block them both until it's not sorted out who did they make, who did they not, is there any pictures for them or whatever. So that's another point, or minus point, or whatever. So a lot of like to be in the game, to come every day and to see how to improve. Yeah, how to improve, how to meet people, how to read the text, anything what is available, anything what is available. So you put a meter down, you're gonna meet, if everybody's on it, you're gonna meet the daily a couple of people, because that can absolutely match, because if you're not even interested if anyone smokes or not, then you just leave it empty, no big deal, and social partner can be anything. activity. Between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock today, Moon Leicester Square, this movie, this theater, I've got a spare ticket. You wanna come? But you need to be female, you need to be speaking Italian, and you need to be living 10 miles from me. Then you can come and have the tickets for free on your own. Yeah, but of course, there could be like a shout out to the customers who interested in cinema, but they can set, you want a shout out or you don't. So if you block it, then nobody, but it could be a shout out from one of the people who are on the right rank or have a rank that they're allowed to shout out, you know. So for them it's easier because they can shout out, you know, I'm available tonight, I only want sex, I'm available tonight. And then the people who opt in on the shout out, they would receive it. But you only would receive it if you're also a higher ranked, you know. It's just endless, isn't it? I mean, just wow. But I have to let it run because this is the way forward. The ideas coming popping in and out. I don't have time to switch it on, switch it back. And the memory, man, amazing. The one hour talking, that's what, 10, 15 megabytes. Okay, I don't know, maybe only 8, but still a lot of megabytes, man. We have to imagine it. We have to give the people the chance that, you know, make an effort. Don't be too choosy. Make an effort, meet. And the more you meet, and the more criteria, like maybe you don't fall in love, but you both are accountants, and you like to talk accountancy. Or maybe you don't want to get married, but you both have a passion for mushroom foraging, and neither of the, nor your husband, nor your wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend, whatever is up for it. So obviously then you say, well, you know, screw it, I'm gonna go with this lady, and then you're gonna make your girlfriend or husband or whatever jealous. But this is, you know, sometimes in life, you know, if your partner doesn't agree, you still need to get on with it. You know, you can't with certain things. I mean, I'm not saying bad things, but generally, you know, life is life. So nah. One of those, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Make a start, all. But then again, you also can set up your shout out entries. So if you want to, because the shout out will combine with your profile. So if you're not interested in a shout out of a pregnant woman or a single mother, then you just block that option and say, okay, don't use this for shout out. So it will be another button. It will be another button under the excuse button. Exclude. We have another button, so use it for the shout out. So if people shout out who are on this level, yeah, or if you want to have the service with the shout out, then of course it's gonna cost you a subscription of £20 a month. Then everybody who opted in for your shout out will receive it, because the shout out could be different. Maybe you're not interested sexually, but you want someone to talk about Formula One. So you say, okay, if your shout out is Formula One about, I'm happy to hear. It doesn't matter if you're pregnant or a girl, but if you say, okay, your shout out needs to be Formula One, but you must not be married, then you just said, yeah, then the shout out of hers goes to other Formula One fans, but not you. The shout out option just came up with that. So you see, Toto, sorry to ignoring your two messages, and one from the plumber, obviously the boiler guy, Audi. He does the landlord certificates for the properties. I good that I kept this thing going, because the shout out, man, that's it. So again, if you pay, you can approach everybody, yeah, but only people who are interested in you. So even this is another level, because at other websites, I don't want to make known name because they're all not on our level. Yes, if you pay, you can, but you can approach everybody. It doesn't matter what this person wants. If you pay and the person kind of wants black people and you're white and you pay, you still can approach you can. It doesn't really matter, because the filters, there is some magic. Is like, oh, you meet with this person like 80%, but if you click on this person, you're never gonna, you won't be able to approach or it doesn't work that way. I mean, check this out. If you pay another approach, you can approach anyone. On Rust, you only can approach who they want to be. Or maybe you can do shoutouts after any Gemini. See, boom. So someone wants to hear about the Gemini or shout out. They said, okay, if Gemini want to talk to them, but you can set the age and everything. Yeah, so a lot of work for you, Papa. But one day I'm gonna give you 60 grand a month, not a year, a month, and then you just knock out those IDs of left. I said, yeah, this side must be combined with games, with ideas why people should come back to it every day, to check, to try to make it better, to higher their ranks. The more someone could be a storyteller, so write a little story, a little joke, you know, jokes. You want to receive jokes, yeah. So someone puts in a joke, and joke goes. But to be able to make jokes, you need to be on the rank. So you have to achieve that. But if you achieve it, you can record a joke, and with the jokes, it sends out your username, and then people, if someone wants to approach you who is also on this rank, which you can set on which rank. So no janitors approaching me, but electricians can, teachers can, yeah, the manager can, and the director, I want to go with, in the bed with her, so you can set all these profiles. So certain people, you're into jokes, someone can send out jokes all day, but it can be copy and pasted. It can be copy and pasted because these jokes are in your thing anyway, in your savings, because you're a joker. But to be a joker, you have met a lot of people. You have a little bit of a thumbs up. People need to confirm that you're funny. So if people confirm you're a nice guy but you're not shy, you're never gonna be able to be a joker. So there are certain rules. If people confirm that you are very well spoken, then you will be able to say a poet, or if people say that if you're in a smart way, maybe you can break some news, but not fake news. So if you're interested in news around Enfield, then someone can write or say or whatever. So later on, this is like, but if you really like the person, you can clearly say, hey, if the given parameters for the person is enough to talk. So okay, I want 100%, but if 50% is okay, and that at this parameter, then I don't mind to talk to this person, but talk only, or maybe more. You'll be able to set this, because later on people need to start fucking approaching each other. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Obviously. Yeah. So when you meet a person, you give a. So let's say I meet a girl, but I said in my profile that I'm kind of average, and she thinks that I'm not really, man. Um, you you're actually a bit obese, and which is true. Now, I then she then can say, well, I think you're obese, so I can take it on and change it in my profile. Then there is no penalty points. Yes, then I'm obese on my profile. That's fine. But if I don't change it, she can give me like a 2 star and say average, not really, and make a comment. So that then when someone is matched with me, that would appear that the comment was given to this person by this. So it's like a reference. Anything else? So if I say I wear contact lenses, but I turn up with glasses, then a person can say, well, look, you said in your thing contact lenses and you turn up with glasses. So it doesn't, they don't need to say, but say, yeah, 1 point because you lied. Basically, in this case, you can't say, hey, remove your glasses. You can't say that, but you know what I'm trying to say. So if you're high, if you say you're like 6'2" and you turn up and it's your my height, then the person can say, look, please check in your profile, change it in your profile because I know it's not true because I'm 6 foot and you like 2 inches higher than me. How can you claim that you on paper? How can you claim that you're that high because you're only on my armpit? And then can say, okay, this is 1%. So we didn't ask the person to change it. If that doesn't change it, then yeah, well, then we have a problem with the others will not be trusted. But if you do something good, then they give you a 5 star. So people know, hey, listen, this is a great skier. So I met this guy. He's great. I have experience with him. Or girl, or boy, or trans, or whatever. Cis. No, what's how to cis woman? What is this? My sister is a woman. Hopefully. I never had a sister, neither I never had a sister, a real sister. I mean. Hát ja, hát muszáj volt. Muszáj volt, de azt mondom, hogy a vackok ki voltak használva, nem? Mennyibe lehetek. Oh, cool. Yeah, no more of this for now. I think it's okay.